h is more the same. Let's take a look. I'm running out of space here. So I'm going to do h down here. So let's move h here. Let's move everything down a little bit. We'll look at the square root of 23x to the 9th, y to the 14th. Now, the problem with the 23 is 23's prime. You can't break it down at all, so that 23 is going to have to stay inside of that square root no matter what. However, the square root of x to the 9th can be broken down a little bit because 2 does divide into 9. There will be some on the inside, some on the outside, but it does divide. 2 goes into 9 4 times as 8 with a remainder of 1. That means 4 of those x's came out, but 1 was left over in the inside. So I had 4 x's come out and 1 was left over in the inside. What's really wonderful is this guy, the y to the 14th. Again, because of the 2 root on the outside, we'll divide the 2 into the 14 evenly, and that comes out as a y to the 7th. And so with the y's, it came out very nicely. So we've got x to the 4th, y to the 7th, and then inside of our square root, that's still there, is the square root of 23x. Now, I and j are also very similar. Let's look at a different one, actually. I'm going to make one up. Let's talk about k here. I'm just making this up. What if I have, let's say, the 6th root of x cubed? Now, for this one, notice we've got 6 and 3. 6 doesn't divide into 3 because it's too big. But if we do write it as a fractional exponent, we've got x to the 3/6. It is a fraction, notice, of 3/6. It can be reduced. And x to the 3/6, they're both divisible by 3, would reduce to 1/2. Now, if we go back, we started out with roots. Can we turn this back into a root? Absolutely. Well, the root would be whatever number's on the denominator, which in this case is a 2. So this one would turn into a square root, because of the 2 on the bottom, of x to the 1st power, which is just x. So the 6th root of x cubed, it reduces to just a square root of x. A quicker way to do this would be just to reduce both the root and the exponent like you would a normal fraction by dividing them both by 3. That would give you a 2 on the outside, which is a square root, and a 1 on the inside, which you would not have to write, which still leaves you with the square root of x. It just depends on how much work you really want to show.